Hi, I'm Jessica, and today I want to talk a little bit about multiple offer situations. In this market, because there's just more buyers than there are homes available, I would say we're seeing about upwards of 50% of houses are getting multiple offers on the house around the same time. And so that changes things a little bit, whether you're a buyer or a seller. So I want to share with you a few tips for getting your offer to be accepted so that you can get the house of your dreams. So there's three really important things you need to know. The first is you have got to be prepared. You have to have an updated pre-approval. A lot of agents won't even present the offer to their sellers without a current pre-approval. And you also have to be prepared to put your best foot forward. And that means, when a listing agent has said, hey, we're in multiple offers, submit your highest and best offer, you have to be ready to decide on that number. And I will tell you that being the winning offer isn't just about the number, although that's often a very important piece of it. It also has to do with what loan type are you getting and how strong is it compared to other loan types of other bidders. It has to do with what terms are you able to offer. Do you have any contingencies built into your offer? All of those things are things that a seller is going to look at and take into account when they're making their decision. Most often, you don't know what the other people have offered on the house. And so all you can do is put your absolute best foot forward, and your agent can work with you to make your offer as attractive as possible so that you are the winning bidder. The second thing I would tell you is that people make decisions based on logic and emotion. And so if you are comfortable submitting with your offer a letter or pictures talking about why you want this house, I have seen that sway things a little bit. The house that you're purchasing has a story, and especially if it's a family that has lived there for many, many years, they have an emotional attachment to it. And if you can tell the story of you and your family and why you want to continue your story at that house, sometimes that sways people. When they want to sell to you, that just makes the whole thing go a little bit easier. I have one other little trick for that, but I can't share all my strategies, so you'll have to contact me directly if you want my last tip for helping them want to sell to you. And then lastly, I would tell you, don't worry if your offer doesn't get accepted, because at the end of the day, that means that it was not the right house for you. And I know that can be devastating. I have many stories about that. I've got a couple that I remember the tearful conversation when they didn't get the house that they thought they really wanted. And a few weeks later, a better house popped up and they got it. And years later, they're very, very happy there. So trust me when I tell you, if you didn't get the house in multiples, it's okay. It's because it wasn't the right house for you. And when it is the right house, it'll all work out. So those are just a few of my tips for being the winning bidder in a multiple offer situation. If you have more questions about that, feel free to message me or post some comments below, and I would be happy to discuss it further. Have a great day.